What's going on, gamers out there? Diamond93 here, and welcome back to Building Minecraft City 3.0. This is episode 7 of the series. Now, there's something that has been brought to my attention, and that is the fact that I made a big mistake. So it turns out that this needed to be extended about further, while this side over here, so I had to fix all of this. Like, I had to fix this, I had to fix that, I had to fix, like, all that over there. Luckily for me, it's all fixed now. And yes, I did it off camera, because I didn't want to have to bore you guys with tearing everything down and rebuilding it, because it took me, like, over an hour. I think, like almost an hour just to fix all this. But it's all fixed now, which is good. Now, I do know something, though, as well, though. So we have so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh shoot, that's off. It's actually off. How's that off? What the hell? How the hell is this off? So it turns out it's supposed to come all the way out to here. So this needs to continue going out a bit further, actually. Whoa. So it turns out it needs to continue going out to, like, oh no wait, it goes out right here. So let's, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oops, there we go. Perfect, okay. So the reason why I counted 28 though is because it needs to go in that direction as well though. Now I didn't count any blocks that needs to go in that direction though, even though I probably should have done that though, to be honest. I don't know why I did not do that. There we go, okay. So now what I can now do is I can now connect this stuff up real quick. There we go. Nicely done. Perfect. There we go. Now that portion is all situated, let's head down to here real quick. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. There we go. Okay, so now I gotta get out the stuff for the train signal real quick. Here we go, here we go. Bam. 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 Perfect. There we go. Perfect. Nicely done. Okay. So, what was I about to do? I don't remember. Oh wait, now I remember. Okay, so let me grab this out. So I'm gonna grab this out. Let me just take the rest of this in my inventory. I'll grab this out. I need to grab out the full block, which is right here. I need to grab these out too. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna need to grab out this out and this out too. Oh wait, hold up. And these as well. There we go. Here, let me make it a bit easier on myself though, and let me just kind of do a little bit of this. There we go, that's better. I'm gonna go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also, so everyone is aware, just so everyone is aware, unfortunately, Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic is not on PlayStation 4. Which means in order for me to get Secret of the Mimic, I have to either A, get it on my PC, or B, wait till I get a PS5. And the reason? It's not on PS4, because apparently it's not compatible. Only Into the Pit is compatible, not Secret of the Mimic. Which I think is a bit strange, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's now head back to over here so I can finish up with this train yard a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to stick the rest of this stuff inside my inventory. Okay, because what I'm going to need those, I'm going to need to grab this out with these and this, in the buffers. Nope, I'll stick that there, stick that there, stick that right there. Perfect, okay. Now, I do know that is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the 4th block, which will be right here. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Nope, that's not good. Hold on. I think I might have a solution for this. Wait, it needs to go right here anyways. Ah, damn it. I gotta grab this back real quick. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I gotta go one more block. Go bam. bam, and then kind of stick it like that. Nope. How the hell do I do this? Maybe like this, and then like that. Nope. Unless, oh wait, not like that. Definitely not like that at all. Whoopsie. Oops. Ugh, why is it always turning like that? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Why is it turning like that? I don't freaking get it. I don't get it. Why it's turning like that. So, I guess the only possible solution I can do, though, is just do it like this. It's the only solution I have into making this, because apparently for some odd reason it does not want to work properly. There we go. There we go. So now I have to do the same thing on this side too. Well, it's got to go on the fourth block from the fence, right? Yes, on the fourth block from the fence, which would be right up here. Nope. There we go. But it also looks like I can also add more track though in here, though, because like look at this. Look at this. I can add more. I can literally add more tracks in here, which gives me a bit of an idea. Nope. Hold up. There we go. That's better. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth block. But first things first, what I want to do though is I want to go, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth block. There we go. Oh, damn it, hold up. But is it actually that close on this side too? No, it is not. It's just to have a like an exact 3 blocks in between the gap. And that's only a 2 block, which means I need to bump this back a block. From here down to here. Whoopsie. There we go. Right there. Nope, it's gotta be right here. It actually has to be on this block right here. Right there is where it actually has to be. Nope, hold up. So it has to be on this block right here. This is the block where it has to be on. Ah, nope. Hold on. I might have an idea on how I can actually do this, though. I might have an idea on how I can actually do this. Like that. Okay. If I turn it here, and turn it here as well. Ooh, I actually like that. So this is another. This is actually a gap of 4 this time. It's only 3. I need to extend that by an extra 1. There we go. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing here. Which means that this one is gonna have like an extra set of trains. Well, 2 sets of extra trains because apparently I'm gonna have extra room. Whoops, not there, not there, not there, not there. So apparently this one's a lot bigger than I thought. Oh, I know why it wasn't a bit like that though, because apparently I had to make a freaking turn somewhere. No wonder why it looks different now, because it was supposed to be a turn somewhere. But now that this looks better, like much better, I will add like a little bit of a shack here that helps control these controls right here. I'm not going to do that right now though. Right now what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to work on the trains. Right now though. So I'm going to come all the way over here and back to this double chest over here. Stick all of these blocks in here. And I mean all of these, except for the grass block, and the gravel block. As well, the iron bars I don't really need anymore. Yeah, I don't really need iron bars anymore. Okay, so now I gotta work on the trains now. Now I do know what kind of trains I want though. For like 2 of these sections already though, but that means I gotta create like more train selections though as well. So I have an idea. I gotta grab a steam locomotive. I'm gonna grab a subway engine. I'm gonna grab a front cab. And where's the other one? And a mid-cab diesel. Now, what is this one? What is this? Hold on, let me put this down. See what this looks like. Oh, it's one of those types of steam engines. Oh, bet I'm still using that. But this is only like for like 4 trains though. I don't care. All right, on this side of this. Yes, I did. There we go. Okay, good. So, let me just get the car. Now I gotta get the cars real quick. Like, all the cars. And I mean all the cars. So, we need a boxcar, a caboose, a coal tender, a dome car, subway car. We're also gonna need a passenger car. We're also gonna need a tanker. Here, let's take all of these, though, inside my inventory for right now. For all the cars, at least. because I'm also going to need those. I'm also going to need to grab gondola cars and flatbed cars. There we go. Okay, so I grabbed a total of 9 different cars. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me grab the subway cars so I can immediately start attaching them. I'm only going to be able to add 9 though for the subway car. Now let me grab out some dye real quick, which the dye I'm looking for this one is blue dye. Looking for blue dye for this one. There we go. Okay, so now I got that situated. I don't need the subway train nor the subway car anymore, which is good. But I'm gonna keep the dye. Okay, so now the next one I'm gonna need though is I'm also gonna need red dye, white dye, black dye as well. I just realized. Now I'm gonna work on the basic steam engines now. Now I'm gonna work on the basic steam engines. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab out the coal tender. Doesn't like that, right? Yes, it does. There we go. Now this one requires passenger car, dome car, and caboose. So I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4 of the regular ones. I'm gonna have 4 of the domes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this one does not have enough room for a caboose. I thought it would. I guess not. Well, I'll be damned. Or unless if I move this forward a little bit. Let me see. But as you can see, it's like right there though, which is going to be tricky though. Yeah, I'm just going to have to leave this one without a caboose then. Unless, though, you know what, I'll still add a caboose though, because even though you don't see cabooses nowadays though, oh wait, that's not even freaking connected. It's not even connected. It's not even connected. Hold up. Wait, is it connected? Hold on, is it actually connected? Because it's... Alright, now it's showing it's connected now. Okay, now it's showing that's connected. Let's grab up the red dye, and let's start coloring all these red. Including the steam engine, including the engine itself. Oh, and the tender. I nearly forgot about the tender. Okay. So now that I have that red, I'm going to then use this time, I'm going to do it again, but this time with blue dye. So, let me get the steam. Now, I'm going to stick this blue one right over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, with the caboose at the end. Like this, because it's going to look like this, though, but on the blue side this time. Meaning that instead of it being a green train, it's going to be a blue train. Like that. There we go. Okay, so now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of the basic steam engine, and I'm now going to work on the freight trains next. So let me grab these out. Now these ones are going to be a bit smaller though, so we got to get. Oh, all right, you got to face them this way. So we have this one here. Wait, can this actually run? You can actually use these engines? I did not know you could actually use these engines. Hey, get back here. There we go. Okay. So we're going to stick this engine here. We're going to stick a mid-cab diesel engine here. We're going to stick... No. We're going to stick 2 flatbeds, 2 tankers, 2 gondolas, and then 2 boxcars at the very end, like this. But as you can see, I don't have enough room for the mid-cab diesels at all. I actually don't. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now I have to start. Oh wait. Wait. Oh yeah, that's for that. Oh yeah, that's for that one. So let me get rid of these real quick. And also get rid of the mid-cab diesel engine as well, because I'm not going to be needing it. Now I'm going to grab out these die right here, and this one too. So the white die is going to go for... Wait, what? Oh, that's already white? What? They don't look white. Hold on. Let me get a light gray and see what that does. Light gray just makes it a little darker. What the heck? Well, that's odd, but whatever. I'll just leave it like that then, to be honest. Okay, now I have to color in the boxcars red. I do know that. I do know the boxcars are red. The tankers are black. Oh no. I actually just painted this black. Damn it. Looks like I'm gonna get the light gray dye out again. So I can fix this. There we go. Then the flatbeds are blue. Perfect. Okay. Now what I need to do now, though, is I now need to work on the final train. The winged steam engine. Now this one, though, is going to have a unique kind of pattern. Instead of it being like 4, and then 3, and then the caboose, this one's actually going to be different, though. So let me just put this down real quick. I'm going to put this down right here with the proper coal tender. Then we're going to have... That's not connected. We're going to have that, this, which is 6, 7, 8, and then the caboose. Yes! Perfect. Okay, now I need to get the... Now, I want to see what colors I can make this one, though. Because I don't want to make it red, and I don't want to make it blue. You know what? I want to see what it looks like with either green or... Not black. I want to... Or cyan. Well, let me try to see what it looks like with cyan first. Ugh. That is not cyan. That looks more... This... Whoops, I didn't mean to enter that. This does not even... This more looks like a freaking light blue than a cyan. Ugh, yeah, well, green. Ooh. Whoops, I did not mean to click that. Click on it. I meant to click around it. I'm trying to color it green. Oh, wait, these were originally green. Oh. I did not realize that these were originally green. Oh my freaking god. Whoa, I have a lag spike. Well, I want to see how much if I turn the engine green. Like, what would that do? Oh! I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now I've got all the trains all situated now. Which is fantastic. And I mean fantastic. Then I have all the trains all situated, which is fantastic. I can then finally, and I mean finally, go back to working on the fare.
And extend the blue concrete up
Oh, whoops. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I gotta do one last thing real quick before I even start moving on this. There we go. So now I gotta grab all these blocks back. I mean, all of them.
By 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We now have to do.
Okay, so what I need to do now though is I need to grab out the white shulker boxes. So let me just pop the rest of these in there for right now, so then I can get out the white shulker box. It needs to go out by 6. So we have 1, 2, ooh, no, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A little bit tricky. We want to place a row of 6 white shulker boxes extending outwards from each one of the 4 sides of this blue concrete. So I don't know how best we can do this. We might have to make a couple of faux scaffoldings like this because I want them placed in a particular way. So from each and every side,
Got that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1. Sometimes.
Oh my freaking god, I hate ads. I really hate ads. There we go.
1. If we destroy all of the scaffolding, that puts us in a really good position to set up the rest of the build as well. But focusing more so on the lower part of the build now, all the way down at the bottom here, we want to place a layer of light blue concrete all the way around the bottom of the very first blue concrete that we place. And we want to extend this light blue concrete upwards by 3 rows. So 1, 2, 3, and let's just get all of these stacked on top of each other, just all the way around like this. So next up, we want to place blue concrete extending outwards on each one of the 4 sides that we also placed the shulker boxes on. And in the corners as well, we want to place a light grey shulker box with a black shulker box underneath it. So again, this is all very tricky to place because we have to crouch, unfortunately, but it's alright because we've actually kind of got our very own built-in scaffolding, and the end result should look like this. So all the way down at the bottom here as well, we're kind of going for a sort of like a mushroomy sort of shape, by the way. We want to place yellow concrete all the way around the edge of the base of our ride. And we want to stack the yellow concrete up an additional row, just all the way along these sides, and then take the center block and extend the center block upwards by 1. Again, just on each one of the 4 sides. We will actually be adding more detail to this as we come.
Okay, so here's my plan though. My plan is to actually add in the redstone lamps and the smooth stone though ahead of time to make it easier on myself. Whoops, I did not mean to break that. Let me bring out the white concrete again. There we go. Yoink. Damn it. Grass block alert. Gotcha. like there. And the reason why I'm digging this out early though is just to make it easier on myself though, rather than making it stressful on myself that I have to do it later. Ah, damn it. Double damn it. There we go. There we go. And perfect. Now I don't need the smooth stone. Now I don't need the smooth stone block anymore.
Continue, but that's later on. Next up, we are going to do the roof of the ride. So this is relatively simple, and we'll kind of like build all four of the sides at the same time, right? So hanging off of the ends of each one of these 4 rows of shulkers, we want to place a smooth quartz block. And then extending outwards from this, a red concrete followed by another smooth quartz. Red concrete, smooth quartz. And we want to do this on all 4 of these sides, kind of simultaneously. So smooth quartz, red, smooth quartz, red, smooth quartz. All the way over onto this side, smooth quartz, red, smooth quartz, red, smooth quartz.
Uh-oh. Wait.
And then apparently you can go from 0. Smooth quartz, red, smooth quartz, red, smooth quartz, and that is perfect. But we are not finished, of course. So, on this front side, we'll start here at the end. We want to place behind this smooth quartz another smooth quartz, and then right of this, a red concrete, and right of that, a smooth quartz, and behind that, a smooth quartz, right of that, a red concrete, behind that, a smooth quartz, right of that, a smooth quartz, behind that, red concrete, and then behind that, smooth quartz. So, the end result should look like this. It's not exactly the most simple pattern, so we're going to have to make sure that we do get this right every single time. So, coming towards the back here, we'll start from the back and kind of like build forwards. So, behind the smooth quartz, we will place another smooth quartz. And then next to this, a red concrete. Extend that red concrete behind. Add a row of smooth quartz block to the right of the red concrete. And then place a red concrete right of the back quartz.
Like that?
Smooth quartz behind the
Yes,
red
like
concrete.
that.
And then extend that outwards. Behind that, place a red concrete and then a smooth quartz. And hopefully, that should be the exact same as we have on the front. It is ever so slightly tricky to get this made, but on the opposite side here, we will extend this smooth quartz backwards, and then a red concrete on the outside. We then want to extend that red concrete backwards, and add smooth quartz onto the outside of the
Like this,
red concrete.
right?
We then want to place a red concrete left of the back smooth quartz, and then a smooth quartz behind the red concrete, and extend it outwards. A red concrete right of this, and then a smooth quartz block. And I'm going to take a look at this again just to make sure that everything's correct, and I do believe it is. So all we've got to do now is just this last little corner. So starting from the front.
Hold up, I definitely messed this up a little bit. Let me just try this one, and this one, and this one. There we go.
So all we've got to do now is just this last little right here. A red concrete right of the red concrete.
Oh,
and
wait,
then
what?
Extend it outwards. And then extending towards the back of the build, a red concrete followed by a smooth quartz block. And hopefully
Oh,
And that will give
wait.
us the exact same thing on all of the
Never mind.
sides. As a matter of fact, the only thing that we've done a little bit different is we haven't got a little red concrete here. I started doing that after the first lap of it. So now that we have our sort of circular shape, this is what we are going to do next. So in the corners of the build, where we have the singular red concrete here, right, with the 2 rows of 2 smooth quartz on the side, well, in the corners of this, we are going to place a white shulker box and extend that 1 block upwards. And we want to mark out these areas on each one of the 4 corners of the roof of our ride. So if we extend these upwards, it kind of gives us a nice way to kind of like get back to the right position in case we mess up, because it is kind of a weird shape there. So the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to place some red concrete. On each one of the 4 sides, we want to have a row of red concrete that starts here, so kind of inward diagonally from the white shulkers here, and it extends across and connects diagonally with all of the other red shulkers. So it's almost essentially sort of a square shape that we are placing, just like this. So here, and then just connect the front together. So from the top, this is kind of like what essentially cross and so kind of inward diagonally from the white shulkers here, and it
like
extends
this?
across and connects diagonally with all of the other red shulkers. So it's almost extends across. So kind of inward diagonally from the white shulkers here, and it extends across and connects diagonally with
So
all
I
of
was
the
right.
other red shulkers. So it's almost essentially sort of a square shape that we are placing, just like this. So here, and then just connect the front together. So from the top, this is kind of like what it looks like. And then we want to place red concrete, and we kind of just want to extend all of that red concrete forwards that we've just placed, so outwards in every single direction. We're going to be adding lights to this, by the way. It's not going to be so plain. I just want to get the base shape nailed down. So this is the shape that we have so far. And then from here, we want to place smooth quartz slabs on each one of the 4 shulkers, and we are going to create a circular shape. So now that we have all of these slabs, we are going to extend these slabs inwards, and then out along the top of the red concrete, and then along, and then in. So this is the sort of shape that we are creating. We're creating kind of like a circle, so we'll extend them in, and then out on top of the red concrete, and then they will, of course, just kind of like spread around and join to all of the other shulker boxes. So eventually it should look rather natural, and we're kind of looking for like a nice smooth gradient, again kind of like a mushroom sort of shape as we slowly edge up to the top of the bill. So the next part of this is going to be with our red concrete. We want to add a row of red concrete all along the inside of the top of our ride. So inside each one of the kind of like 4 indentations on the 4 sides of the build like this, we want to add red concrete. But then I'm going to actually grab a material that we will be needing at this point in time. Let's get rid of the yellow concrete, and we'll actually grab the lamps because it will help mark things out. And then in each one of the 4 corners, we want to place redstone lamps, right? To kind of make it a little bit more circular. So the next thing that we want to do now is we want to add another layer of red concrete. So we're going to add red concrete on the inside row connecting the 4 lamps together like this. So it'll kind of leave a square shape right in the center of the build. So the next thing is we want to place a smooth quartz slab in each one of the 4 corners of the empty shape, except the smooth quartz slabs want to be half a row above. And we're going to extend these slabs in by 1 on each one of the 4 sides as well. I realise that this is a bit complicated, ladies and gentlemen, but it is what it is. We then want to place shulker boxes in between all of these, and we may even change the position of these a little bit as well. So we want to place them in. Oh, that's not even in the center. We almost missed that. So in between all of this, all we now have to do is simply place some red concrete like so, and we have Perfect. So this is the shape that we want. It's actually quite a pleasing shape. You see how it kind of like slopes upwards towards the center, kind of like slowly. I really like that. So all we're going to do from here is we're going to grab some block of redstone. We already have the lamps, and we're kind of going to devise where all the lights are. So the lights are going to be, for me, on each one of the 4 sides, we'll start at the row of red here, and we will destroy every other block, kind of like this, yeah? And then inside is where we are going to hide the block of redstone like this, and then the lamps will simply be in front, like so. So on each one of the 4 sides,
Oops.
every other block, and then we destroy the block inwards,
No,
like
I don't
this.
need to change right
Place
now.
the redstone,
I need this.
and then the lamps. And it just creates a really nice effect, and especially at night as well, because at some point it might become night in the fair. The fair is actually really, really nice at night. There's loads and loads of lights everywhere, and you can still navigate it really, really well. And it definitely is a nice little bit of a spectacle as we walk around. So there we go. We have the first set of lamps. Now, on the upper side of this, we also want lamps in the red concrete, but kind of like in the opposite position of the ones on the lower level. So in between the lamps on each one of the 4 sides is where we kind of like want to carve out, place the redstone lamps, and then we're actually going to come underneath the build in a second, and you'll be able to see where we've got to place these. So just to light up every single lamp, we've just got to place all of the red concrete. So here, for instance, here, here, and then just here, here, here. That might be all of them, but we're just going to check, and then that's absolutely perfect. And if you want one more right at the very top for good measure, I absolutely wouldn't blame you, right in the center, just like that. That is absolutely, hang on, absolutely wonderful. And I am forgetting that all the way down at the base we want these as well. So right in the base of the build, I want to have lamps in the center of each one of the 4 rows of yellow
already.
concrete. So just kind of on the floor like this. They could even be suspended a little bit higher up, but I like them at the base. And I think that, yeah, that's looking absolutely perfect. So the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to start, we're just going to add a couple of things. Actually, let's add the stuff that we don't have to do in bulk. So these swing seats for our actual ride, we place them right at the end, and they're made using 2 sets of chains, right? Oh, and we're missing a material. How could we miss a material? It's one of the most important ones. So right at the end here, where we have the white shulkers, if we can, that's so slightly out of reach. That's so annoying. So we want 2 sets of chains together, right?
Hold up, I'm currently filling this in right up here though to make it easier on myself. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so now I don't need any more of these blocks. Like the block of redstone. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, I still need those. I don't need the slabs anymore. Now it's time to work on the actual swings. I don't need the sugar boxes anymore. I definitely don't need the sugar boxes anymore. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now, the thing is, though, he's currently facing this way. This is where he's currently facing. So let me at least add all the chains first. And that can help me determine on where exactly I need to place certain things. There we go. Okay.
And we want them to draw down to the ground.
I think.
And as we come towards the ground here,
Oh wait, hold on. I just remembered.
Just to be one row off the ground like this, and then it'll be easier to. Honestly, it'll be easier to place them against something. So under the chains, we want to have crimson trapdoors, and then crimson signs behind. So depending which direction you want the seat to be, you will place crimson signs above and outside all of the trapdoors like this, and then you will just leave one side open, so it just looks like a swinging seat, which is the entire point. Now, of course, once we have made one swing seat for our ride, we are going to want to do the same on each one of the 4 sides. You might slowly start to realise a pattern here in which pretty much what we do to one side, we do to every single one of them. It might be a little bit late to realise that pattern as we are quite far into the tutorial, but that's how it is. So we want to, of course, have the chains hanging almost all the way down to the ground. Crimson trapdoors underneath them, so that's the actual physical seat that one would sit on. And I would recommend choosing a direction for your swing seat. So mine is, of course, going clockwise, so this is the open side, and we are just going to continue moving around just like this. And you could, of course, change the sign and the trapdoor color if you wanted to. You could you could use the warp signs if you want. So like blue and red. I mean, they are quite apparent with this build. It's 2 colors that we have used without it. But there was something with the crimson.
Now that
really
this stuff is finally
the
finished.
style of the trapdoors as well. I don't know. It just kind of seemed to go together for me. But we've just got this.
Okay, so now that I finished off with the swing, with this right here, I could work on that, on the roller coaster though. But like I said, I'm waiting to do that one like right after I do the funhouse, which I'll do right after I do the go-kart track. The go-kart track isn't going to be done until after I do the bumper cars, the food truck, the ring toss, and the Ferris wheel. Because the one I'm doing very, very last, that one is no. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I just remembered. These 2 trains right here are the diesel trains. They're not colored. And I believe I colored them blue, I believe, right? Hold on. Did I color them blue? Ah, I did color them blue. There we go. Okay. Good thing I just realized that. Okay. What should I work on next? I'm trying to figure out what I should work on next, to be honest. I mean, I could work on the Ferris wheel, though, to be honest. Though, because that one's pretty simple, though. Yeah, I'll work on the Ferris wheel next. Okay, so... Oh, wait, hold up. I gotta get the rest of the materials real quick, which are right here. Okay, so let's go this, and this. And that should be everything. Yes, it is, because... Oh, wait, hold up. And the stone. Because I'm going to be adding stone right in here. There we go. Okay, so we have the chest. We have the door. We have the... Oh, wait. The lantern! I forgot about the freaking lantern. Okay, so I'm going to just stick this stuff in my inventory for right now. I'll grab out the light blue concrete, but I'm also going to need to grab out the lantern, because I completely forgot to grab the lantern. And I mean completely forgot to grab the lantern. Ooh, I've been looking for this kind of villager right here, actually. The nitwit villager. Because he's dumb. You know, if he doesn't get a job, so I'm making you get a job by working the Ferris wheel. Okay, so now let me just stick all this stuff back into my inventory. Oh wait, oh yeah, that's right, I need oak fences. I need oak fences.
Apparently I can't do anything right. Well, obviously here's the problem. Well, it seems to be bothering you quite a bit.
Now I have to bring this up 4 more times. Because the Ferris wheel, though, should not take me that long. To build. Like, I don't think it should take me that long to build, though, to be honest. Wait, does that... Wait, okay, it does line up. Okay, good. It does line up. Perfect. Okay. So now that all lined up, let me grab out this, I'm gonna grab out this. Oh, that is too far back. That is way too far back. It needs to go out to... Whoa. It needs to go out to here. Not there. This is where it needs to go out to. So let me just break all this. So I'm going to replace that with this, and then replace the floor with oak planks. There we go. Okay, good. Let me just fill those in. Oop. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to need to grab out I'm going to grab out the white concrete. I need to grab out the yellow concrete. Oh, that's right, though. I need to grab out chairs and lightning rods. Oh, and oak trapdoors, too. Let me grab out pale oak chairs. And I need to grab out the oak trapdoor as well. Yoink. Perfect. Okay, so for right now, I'm going to stick all this stuff back inside my inventory for right now. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops, I didn't.